In this video, I'll be comparing Drip to Mailchimp. Well, if you're looking for a good marketing automation tool and you're debating whether which one is the best one, then this video is exactly for you. My name is Dan, and in this video, I'll be reviewing both tools. I'll be comparing them based on their features, based on their price, based on their user interface, and also which one I like the most. So after watching this entire video, you will know exactly which one to go for based on your needs. Now let's get started with the first tool, which is Drip. So Drip is a marketing automation tool specifically made for people who do e-commerce. Now let me show you what it looks like when we take a look at their site. So they're specifically focusing on email, on-site pop-ups, and they also have segmentation, automation, and they also have insights. So if we take a look at their dashboard, then we can see we can do the following within Drip. Now we can create an on-site campaign, we can create a single email campaign, or we can create an automated workflow. These are pretty much the main pillars that Drip focuses on. Now Mailchimp, as it says in the name, is an email marketing automation tool. And it is a very big, very popular tool that a lot of people use on the daily. So if we look at what they can do with it, you can convert with email automations, you can create emails faster with AI, and you can also refine segmentation and optimize your analytics. Now, if you take a look at the inside of Mailchimp, then it is a very similar design like Drip. On the left-hand side, we have pretty much like the features that they have. So we can create like the campaigns. And if we take a look at the campaigns, we can create all kinds of new campaigns in there. We have automations, we can see our audience, analytics, our website, content, and we can also see the integrations. So let me give you a quick demo of Drip and what I like about Drip personally. So what I like about Drip is their on-site campaign. I don't see many people do this perfectly right, and Drip is actually close to it because you have all of these different things that you can do to get emails and to get details from your potential clients. For example, this spin to win thing. Here, all people have to do is sign up with their email, and then they get a free spin where they get a free gift. Now, we also have something like a quiz, and we can also set up anything like a pop-up if we were to leave our website. So these are the on-site campaigns of Drip, and I like this a lot because I don't see this on many CRMs in this way. Now, if we take a look at the other campaigns we can do with Drip, then we can see we have the single emails or an email series. Here we can pretty much create our own email campaign. And if we create an email campaign, then we can choose from all of these different templates. The only issue I have with this is that it is quite hard to see like which one you want to choose. But it does have like a bunch of different campaigns or templates available. The only downside is, like as I mentioned, like for me, it's quite hard to go through all of this. I think with Mailchimp that works much better. So let me show you how that works in Mailchimp. So when creating our campaign in Mailchimp, we have a choice between a regular email, an automation, or a landing page. Now, if we go with a regular email, then we can just design it ourselves. And here we can see like who we are sending it to. Then we can share our email. And if I click on design email, then we can design our own template. And within Mailchimp, you have a bunch of templates available. This is easier accessible than it is within Drip. And they also have a lot of different templates available. Now, what I also like is that, for example, if we choose, let's do this one, we can also use their drag and drop editor, where let's say you want to add in an image, we can just drop it anywhere where we want. And then we have our image in there. So it has a block drag and drop editor that you can use, very simple. With Drip, the drag and drop editor is a bit more, I don't know, a bit more weird if I would say that, if that's the correct word. Like if I click, for example, an image, then I cannot like drop it anywhere I want. I have to click on one of these plus icons to import my image. I can see it works for some people, but it just feels a bit confusing that you have to double click in order to add in your text or any content that you want to have in there. Now that also brings me to like the learning curve or also the user interface of how difficult it is to learn Mailchimp or Drip. And personally, both are pretty easy to learn. They're not as hard as like an advanced tool like HubSpot, but they are pretty simple to use. if I would say which one is the simplest, I would say Mailchimp. Also, a very important thing to compare is the automations. Now let's take a look at both of their automation features. So both tools, when going through a automation workflow, have their own custom templates. So if you take a look at Drip, then we can see that we have like this welcome series, abandoned cart. We can do our first purchase. And the great thing is they are already accustomed for Shopify, for Ecommerce. So any tool that you're using to run your e-commerce store on, you can pretty much use these templates. Now with Mailchimp, we also have a bunch of different pre-built customer journeys, as they call them, or as we call them, automated workflows. And yeah, as you can see, it is pretty similar. So here we also have features like for our Shopify, we can do a recover lost customers, or we can do anything that we'd like. Now, these are the popular pre-built journeys, but if you want to go through, like choose your pre-built journey, then we can see there are a bunch of different features we can choose from. So anything that you're looking for in terms of your customer journey, you can find it here in Mailchimp. Now, is one of them in terms of like their automation workflows better than the other one? I would say no, because if we take a look at Drip, they have 7 pages of 6 different automations. So both of them have a lot of different workflows for you to choose from. It just all depends on what your preference is. And in terms of how it works, it is pretty similar. So I wouldn't say like one is better than the other one. Now let's take a look at the pricing of both of these tools. Which one is more affordable and which one gives you more for their price? So with Mailchimp, we have a bunch of different prices. Their price range is from free to like the essential plan at $13 a month, then a standard plan at $20 per month, and then the premium plan of $350 per month. And keep in mind, this also comes with different amount of email sends that you can do. So depending on your size, you can also change like how many contacts you have. Let's say we have 10,000 contacts, then the pricing goes up as well. Now with Drip, the pricing is a little bit different. There comes just one pricing, and here for 2,500 people, we have a pricing of $39 per month. But let's say we bring that up to 10,000 people, then we also have a pricing of $154 per month. So in terms of the pricing structure, I would say Mailchimp is a little bit cheaper depending on which plan you choose, but Drip has a simpler pricing system. So if that is something you want and you want it to grow with you, then Drip might be the one for you. Now, in conclusion, which tool is better for what cost? I would say if you're looking for an advanced marketing automation tool, then I would go with Drip. But on the other hand, if you want to have a better email marketing tool that also has some automation features, then you can go for Mailchimp. But if you want to have all of these features into one tool, then I would recommend this other tool that I haven't discussed yet, but this tool is called EngagePay. And EngagePay is a great all-in-one tool that offers both of these functionalities that both these tools have into one all-in-one tool and an even more affordable option. So if you want to check out EngagePay, I will leave the link for that in the description down below. And if you'd like this video, then make sure to leave a like. If you have a question, leave them down in the comments down below. And as always, subscribe, and I see you next time.